Worst four is me because I have to deal with them.
I get that. All right.
Second take.
Second take.
Would have been the first take had an interruption related to taxes not gone through.
Yes.
Because my parents decided that the best time to do taxes is when I'm not home and hanging out with a friend.
Yeah. So, anyway, welcome back. This is a new year. I said that, but just in case I decide to put this up first. I have advanced by 1 age. I am now 20, which I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm 2022 and I still feel like nothing.
Yeah. My birthday passed. Steven's birthday passed.
Hey.
Alright.
So, we're playing this game now.
We're playing Danganronpa S, the new one. That's a spin-off of a board game, mini game, side game.
We're playing this because I haven't played this.
Yeah.
And really,
Are you okay?
this is just an easy answer of what should we do next.
Pretty out of it.
I mean, Jonathan wanted to play this, but...
You also want to say fuck you, Jonathan?
Yeah. Also, timing.
If only just because he's not living in California, so...
I told him it was a matter of time, and he ended up moving back to Arizona. By the time this is now. So, yeah.
I'm kind of tired from all the talking I've had.
Yeah. We just got done playing Metopia for 2 hours and talking about the entirety of the new Spider-Man and the South Park special, so...
Yeah.
I also had to deal with the constant interruptions by my family.
Yeah.
And my lingering desire to just die because I'm hungry.
Resort to cannibalism.
I don't have that.
Don't.
Could it be?
Yeah.
So, this is basically set in an alternate universe where no one is dead.
Otherwise known as most people's fanfics of how this universe works whenever they're not trying to make a fanfic on the Killing Games.
True. So it's basically like a follow-up to, literally a follow-up to, oh, where's that? It's literally a follow-up to, fucking that board game from V3.
The weird thing is that it still acts like a lot of the character dynamics like built in these games
Still exists.
which shouldn't, because I'm pretty sure they probably had different dynamics in their actual school years.
Well, this is a fan service game. Shut up.
Yeah.
It's that you're nervous, but it's fine.
Also, characters that have no reason to be here, like
Are here.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Amaru.
Oh, well, they threw the Ultra Despair Girls cast just to make it bigger.
Yeah, they technically have no real reason to be here. No, like the vast majority of them are not Hope Speak students.
True. Is that an Among Us reference?
Come on.
Yeah, the Warriors of Hope are here
Ah, yes.
from the Elementary Division.
Everyone's favorite characters.
Everyone is here. What are you guys doing here? On a field trip. This one's here.
Oh, why are they here, though? Seriously,
Hey,
why?
it's Best Girl. And why is the rabbit here? A little more.
I think that's why are they here?
That's the real question.
In general, why are any of the Monokuma stuff here?
They're the teachers. Holy shit, it's that long?
How would they learn anything from these idiots?
How about that?
They don't. Why is she here? That's my question! There's other characters from Ultra Despair Girls that are conspicuously missing.
Wouldn't it be great to see Sakura's boyfriend here?
Well, she never had any official artwork, and 99% of this game is reused assets.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. This game's a $20 spin-off.
No. What are you talking about? She has artwork. Sakura.
Oh,
Ogami?
I meant her boyfriend. Or whatnot.
He was a target in Ultra Despair Girls!
Oh! You expect me to remember that?
Heck, he has an actual official artwork!
Well, never mind. Okay. Oh well.
Hold on.
He's one giant reference to Fist of the North Star, yes, but he exists.
Yeah.
We know how he looks. We know how he looks in Ultra Despair Girls too.
Okay.
White hair and all.
I get it.
Hey.
It's that guy.
Like I mentioned, wouldn't it be nice to see her Sakura interacting with her boyfriend, who was one of her major motivators in the friggin' first game?
That's not how the world works.
Freaking.
Well, welcome to whatever the fuck this is. Danganronpa. They just want what the fake.
I can understand like keeping the cat out, but
The cat?
Celeste's cat,
Oh.
another one of the targets.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, the vast majority of the targets were characters that were like related to the characters of the cast for the first game.
They should have brought the cat into this.
That's right.
That's what everyone wanted. Oh, fuck, the fiddle Nazi. Inside of a virtual world. So yeah, everything's said in like,
I can also understand not bringing in Leon's cousin.
yeah, if you know, you know. I was tempted to say it, but I...
Incest!
Incest! Yeah. Wonderful. No, it's not.
I mean, depending on the part of the internet, you can say that.
That's Mutro, by the way.
Yeah, you can tell by the freckles.
Yeah. Why is she...
Also, she has a slightly smaller chest.
Why is she...
And the fact that she says Mukuro in there.
Why is she in the Junto costume? That's the real question.
Because they don't have an asset for Mukuro, like, outside of the anime.
They went out of their way to give swimsuit sprites to every single goddamn playable character in this.
They really couldn't have just given Mukuro her own sprite.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't know who she is.
Yeah, except nobody likes Danganronpa 3, so... I guess I do.
Yeah, but people did like Mukuro and Danganronpa If.
True.
You know, the first source of characterization she got?
First.
It was actually the first.
Oh. I thought you were going to say it was also the only. But then Danganronpa 3 happened.
Yeah, Danganronpa 3 gave differing opinions.
Incest!
I mean, I could see Junko doing that just for the shits and giggles, but...
You can fairly see Mukuro's attracted to her. Right
Let's be honest here, Mukuro has seemingly two people she's attracted to. Her own sister and Makoto. Because Makoto is the only person who treats her like a person.
Yep.
I've heard of worse reasons to be attracted to someone. Especially if the other person you're attracted to is your sister, because you basically don't have a personality outside of trying to please her.
Oh.
That's literally basically the major reason. Junko decided to do it because the shits and giggles. Mukuro was into it because it's one way to please her sister. Because she's decided to spend the rest of her life making up for the fact that she ditched her sister back in middle school.
Listen up. Yeah. I wonder.
Oh. No, it's that guy who got like 2 seconds of screen time.
You know?
I do wonder how Tento would feel when she finds out about Chihira's true gender.
I do wonder what would happen had they actually given a damn and made some new sprites for characters that should be in different outfits.
They made some new sprites for certain characters, but was it really that hard to make it?
Was it really that hard to like?
Even in the swimsuit, she wears the wig.
They like both like Mukuro and friggin' Chihiro are still in their disguises. Like they have no real reason to be there, especially since it's established that like by the end of the original time at Ho's Peak, Chihiro was good enough friends that he'd already come out to some of his friends.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, I guess.
This is a reference to the opening of Danganronpa 2.
But you'd think that if they lived in a world where their friendship survived for a bit longer, he would eventually come out to the rest of them.
Maybe.
But more importantly, Mukoto has literally no excuse to hide her identity. She knows everyone. They all know her.
Yeah. Weren't we just in the basement? No, you're in the metaverse.
It's true.
Why is that being thrown around so much? Pacific Ocean? I could swim all the way there. That doesn't mean I will.
If you just hit the ocean here, you'd be in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Welcome to California. Smells. Sun.
It's so funny that the Pacific Ocean is literally called basically called the Calm Ocean, explicitly because it looks so calm out on the above. But then you look down under and quite literally it's nothing but volcanoes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh
One of these babies isn't like the others. Kyoto, you had that whole crazy growth spurt and now you're a runt again.
Yeah, this is a case of being lazy.
Kyoto's growth spurt took place after we took measurements for their avatars. Yeah.
That was another case of them cutting their budget here. They straight up just couldn't make it a model for Hyoko's canonical height.
No, they just wanted to torture her. And then Hyoto sims out there.
That's right.
Wait, Hyoto has sims? Isn't that illegal?
Not if it's for 3.
Well, actually...
You know what I meant, though.
Yeah. Well, it's actually established in this game that all the characters are adults. Except the Warriors of Hope.
I was gonna say, except for the... Oh wait, wasn't that the explanation given for the V3 characters that they're the same year as Makoto's year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
everyone's an adult, which means they're all legal.
Which is the way that they got away with putting all of them into bikinis.
That's right.
So the argument of sexualizing minors is kind of dead.
To be fair, though, they were already illegal by Danganronpa 1. Because everyone forgets that, supposedly, even though they came in 16, in reality they were 19.
Yeah.
They were all already legal by then.
There's no way they didn't hook up during that time. I'm just saying.
You can see the various notions of that on the internet. More often than not, any of the ones that involve the time before having their mind wipe, usually involves Mukoto sleeping with Makoto right before the mind wipe.
Yeah.
That's not a joke, by the way. That's literally the most common thing with her.
Well,
it's also because most people kind of want her to have one bit of happiness before she fucking dies.
Come on. So,
I mean, to be fair, most people are already ignoring 3 for her characterization.
I mean, does anybody even like 3 is the real question.
There's some people who like some of the new characters.
Yeah.
Some.
But Danganronpa 3 as a whole.
They like the design of some of the new female characters. Design.
It sucks. The anime sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
That's right.
There were people who were legitimately emotional about the Chiaki death.
Yeah. But how did I take shit like that seriously when there's other stuff that goes on? Such as stuff. I don't know.
Somehow being able to surgically implant luck into a person.
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense.
Welcome
Why would they even put in luck, especially considering how it's made obviously clear that the steering committee doesn't believe luck is an actual talent, which is why they kept on wanting to get rid of Makoto and Nagito. Why would they throw that in there if they straight up don't believe it's an actual talent?
That is weird.
I can understand literally everything else, but luck?
It's okay.
Heck, any of the more esoteric ones shouldn't really be like able to be made through their fucking thing. Like friggin'
fanfic creator.
Or well, actually, that one actually makes sense because that's basically just an offshoot of artist.
Yeah.
But I was talking about more like fortune teller.
Yeah. Oh, I have a funny story. So I was just browsing everyone's favorite website, Reddit. On the Danganronpa subreddit, so someone asked, "What do you say to anger the entire fandom?" So I had the genius response of, "Every Danganronpa character is heterosexual," and that became the second most upvoted comment on there because everyone agreed. So,
I mean,
someone was like, "Nah, only Twitter people will be mad at that one," and half of them haven't even played the game.
I mean, you're not wrong, especially since Tumblr is mostly dead.
What are you saying?
The top response was B1 and B2.
Come on. What are you thinking? Hey.
This is not Twitter, so you're safe. Okay. Alright. Like what? Hey!
Monotaro's basically a slow bro, like a slow bro. Downright to forgetting that you're in pain.
The Pokemon?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an actual thing you can do. It's called amnesia.
Wow, hot springs. I knew there would be hot springs scene in this game. Why wouldn't there be? It's a beach episode.
I mean, it's because it's mostly based off of the island from 2.
Yeah, but expanded. Huh, there's the best character on the left.
Why?
He's funny. All Danganronpa fans hate Hifumi because they are scared to admit they are actually Hifumi IRL.
I just don't care about him.
He's a character.
He's there, is what he is.
Oh, I have another story. So, a while back, I told a story about polyamory. Word of advice: don't do it, kids.
I mean, do it if you're actually living close by and can actually like.
So, involving
be able to like pull it off, but if you're doing long distance, don't.
Involving an American, a British, and a Romanian. Well, more developments have surfaced since then. As it turns out, the British and the Romanian have since broken up. The British is a bit too cleany. And we learned that she faked being British. She's actually Romanian. Yeah. And then she faked getting inside. And then she faked getting hospitalized just to get sympathy from someone else.
Fucking hell, man.
And that someone else tried to drown themselves. And then
speaking of suicide, the DM for my usual D&D server, which includes my friend Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Attempted to commit suicide.
Oh. That's depressing.
Yeah.
So, eventually, and then, on top of that, as well as making, pornography of an original character of hers that had sexual trauma, because, yeah.
What?
You heard that right. On top
I don't think I did.
Well, you heard it right. She had an original character that she wrote with sexual trauma, and then she proceeded to do porn of it and boast about it.
What, like rape porn?
No, just like actual, like sexualized porn. I don't know. It was just everyone saw that as messed up.
What is this weird ass form of fucking masturbation I'm hearing about?
And the cherry on top is that, as it turns out, she was actually faking her age.
No! No!
We thought she was 14 at the time this all going down. As it turns out, she was 12.
Ah!
Yeah. Recently turned 13.
Why, God? Why do you do this? What about the others?
And did a bitter fuck you to them. The American and Romanian, the original Romanian, you know, that actually ended up becoming friends again, just to say fuck you.
Uh-huh. How old were they?
15, 16.
God. This is why you don't interact with people, kids! Stay away from people on the internet!
Not to mention, the Discord terms of service explicitly states you have to be 13 to use the site.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah, but I was using YouTube before I was 13, too.
Discord, I said.
Yeah, YouTube also has that.
Yeah.
Like, I created my my YouTube account on Dad's name and, like, a random age.
Wow.
If you ever find my YouTube account, it'll say like I'm like in my 30s or 40s. I think I don't fucking know.
You are not that old. Steven is older than me by about 24 months. You did the math. We were both born in December.
Yeah.
Just 2 years apart. Yeah, so... on my 20th birthday, I felt like passing out. For some reason. And then you can speed it up by pressing L and R. And you can also have it do automatically by pressing X. So yeah, that influences like health. So yeah, that's an update on the infamous polyamory story. Alright. Just another word of advice, kids. Be careful who you talk to on the internet.
Word of advice, kids. If you're still a kid, stop talking to people on the internet, period. You really shouldn't be doing that. Like, I would hesitate to interact with people at like 15.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't start interacting with people on the internet until I was like 18. But to be fair, that's because I'm a social introvert who basically just stayed away from talking to people at all.
Yeah.
You know,
if anyone's injured in a fight, it would be a minor inconvenience. So,
Don't say minor.
shut up.
Please tell me none of that polyamory shit ever went sexual.
Not between the American, but with the Romanians, that's where things started going downhill.
A 16 and a 12-year-old.
She said she was 14. No, wait, 16 was 14. She said she was... The 12-year-old said she was 14, but she wasn't. And she tried to force someone else after the breakup to NSFW roleplay in their DMs. How does someone do this at freaking 12?
I mean, I found out about porn at 8.
Sure. I watch porn.
And I'm pretty sure by 10 I was looking at it fairly regularly.
I watched porn on my Wii U web browser at the age of 12.
I did it with the DS one.
With my family in the room. Don't worry, it was on the gamepad.
I think the first time I ever did it was through, like, my dad's old phone.
Don't worry, I had a Minecraft Let's Play queued up on the TV for my sister to watch.
I was lucky. My dad doesn't understand the internet.
Yeah. I just had a Minecraft Let's Play that my sister was watching on the TV.
Especially because I don't know... at the time, I did not know how incognito stuff worked.
Yeah,
or deleting memory.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
It actually wasn't for the longest time that I was like willing to use to look that stuff up on like a computer.
Yeah. I looked some up. I actually looked some up. Like, my middle school handed me loaned me a computer.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up on that.
That's one way to lose your computer privileges.
They never took it away. Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
So,
Okay.
Thanks for the
I'm still speechless. I'm gonna be honest here.
from that whole story,
Yeah. Any other weird ass tangents you want to update on people?
Hey,
if I think of any, then yeah.
actually.
Well,
now.
oh, one of those Suichi profile page guys tried coming back with a catfish account. This person is now 14 and tried to have an 18-year-old catfisher account. The way we found out is that they linked to the same Spotify on both accounts
Why would you even link to your Spotify?
on Discord.
Why though?
I don't know. That's stupid. And he's like, "Why are you all stalking my Spotify?"
Huh?
And then he pretends like nothing ever happened.
How old is he again?
14.
Hey, listen.
Okay, so what was the issue with this? Or
He was asking minors for nudes with a catfish account, and now he's doing it again.
Huh.
But then he got busted again because of the Spotify linking.
It doesn't count as pedophilia,
No.
but it does count as really creepy.
Yes. The thing is, he was saying he was an adult beforehand until he confessed to real age. Just to clear himself.
Which is ironic, because like, okay, it makes it slightly less awful, but at the same time, what the hell are you doing? Couldn't you just look shit up on the internet like any other normal kid?
No, he's just horny.
Like, why did he need like porn of his own, of like people his own age? Well, like, what's the point? It's not like there's really much to look at 14. Like, sure, there's some girls that develop further along, but there really isn't any point.
Yeah.
You might as well be looking stuff up on the internet, man.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that chances are what he was really looking for is blackmail.
Yeah. Probably.
There's like, seriously, it is so easy to find that kind of stuff on the internet. There's no reason you need to ask people about it.
Speaking of blackmail, that reminded me of a similar situation. This was an actual adult that ran a Club Penguin private server,
Oh boy.
and he was basically this server was really popular. Had like 8 million users or something.
Wait, is this why you put that like? This just gave me flashbacks with the article, like something called a Pookie.
Yes. Well, that I remember that from playing Club Penguin, and two, I was watching a little YouTube video.
Ironically enough, I don't think that was a thing back when I played Club Penguin.
That was like in the early 2010s.
Yeah, like I never actually encountered something like that.
You have to go to the pet shop on a really popular server.
Might be that I just avoided that place explicitly because I didn't really care much.
Yeah.
Spent most of my time like the pizzeria and the friggin'
The dojo.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
That's literally all the time I spent in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and the secret agent stuff.
That was cool. Yeah.
Occasionally, I maybe eat fish and go to the the iceberg because you're trying to fucking flip it.
They did actually implement the flipping at the end. at the like the last
Assholes
party.
waited till the last second.
Yeah, because they were that dedicated.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Couldn't you have, like, stretched it out to a whole month rather than just one day?
well, it was during the party and it lasted the entire month.
Mm.
Well, 2 months actually. So this guy ran a Club Penguin private server called Club Penguin Online. There was over 8 million people, and
I wonder just how many of these exist because I've heard many different iterations of a title like that, and all I want to wonder is at what point do you fucking repeat another title?
So basically, this guy was getting power hungry, so he decided to distribute DDoS attacks to other private servers in the hopes of making his server more popular.
Oh, I think I've heard of this one.
He was blackmailing underage females to the mod team with explicit pictures. If you want in, you got that. If you even mention any other private server, you get banned. They just brought up boys go there, girls go there, and she was just like, it got really out of control until the BBC launched an investigation into it. And that's when Disney got involved, because they own the Club Penguin IP. So, they
your dad's here.
Hi.
He called you. We can pick this up after you're back.
Okay.
That's right.
Should I use the bathroom anyway?
Out of my way. All right. Yes. Huh. Yep.
Of course, she'd be the one to say that. Oh god, I really hope they didn't make one for these two. Especially Kotoko.
Are you feeling alright? Huh?
Chances are I'm probably going to be playing mostly the swimsuits I'm picking on. Or the Ultra Rares.
Yeah?
That's...
I see.
I returned.
So what happened?
Oh god, shirtless people. My dad was just saying hi, letting me know he's on.
Okay.
Anyway,
Continue on.
so, after the BBC's investigation, Disney decided to get involved. They decided to enforce their stance on copyright and take down literally every private server, except for one, suspiciously.
I like how it's literally just
The same.
the same jacket but with a different color.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
So, and they even got in contact with local authorities and had the owner arrested.
Speaking of the BBC and pedophiles and online games for kids, Habbo Hotel. Remember that?
No.
Habbo Hotel was like this online game, yada yada yada. People eventually found out there's pedophiles on there.
Well, doesn't every online place for kids
Yeah,
have pedophiles?
yes, it does.
Yeah. Wow, everyone's in a swimsuit. This is a Rule 34 gold mine.
Yeah, chances are I'm probably going to be playing through the swimsuits if I can get them. Also, if I remember correctly, there's an extra scene you can get through the swimsuits.
Yeah, there is. Get through gambling.
Hey.
You got $5?
That's right.
No. You don't gamble with real money. You gamble with reward money you earn. I don't know how to phrase it. I mean, if you really want to play a certain character, you can, like, whip out your credit card info and be like, hey, here's $1. But I'm not that dumb.
Also, there was a way to hide like the text so you can actually see the full like image.
Yeah, they don't have that in the game for some reason. I think they do in like the little event interactions, but
I think the idea is that you have to check the gallery. I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. What?
I wonder what they're yelling about.
My sister's just. I think just seeing something on TV. Okay. So yeah, let's see those brilliant talents flourish.